Thanks for sticking around to the end, and today we're talking about the Crom mini ratchet wrench. And it's got a flat end instead of the hex end, and this is great for Leatherman multi-tools like the Arc and the Wave that have the little flat bit holders. And so I'm going to test it out on some Leatherman bits along with some other multi-tools and other bits to see how well it works with this mini ratchet. So let's start with the Leatherman bits. I have this bit kit right here. Now this one comes with, let's see, 5 double-sided bits. You can actually add 2 1/4-inch bits of your choice on the ends here, and it comes with this adapter that allows you to use 1/4-inch bits. So it does work with my vintage multi-tool, the PST. And so just unfold it here, and you can just take out the little flat driver. Let's see if I can just get that out of there and fold it back down. Okay, there we go. And what you do is you have to kind of put it in diagonally. Hopefully you can see that there, and it does work. So let's just try a flat bit first on the end of there, just to show you how it works. Obviously this is meant for 1/4-inch bits, but it does work with flat bits as well. And then I'm gonna throw the ratchet wrench on there, and you can see it fits pretty nicely. There's really no gap, no play really. And then for the bit itself, so one thing I found is, I don't know if you can see these little tabs here, these 4 little tabs, and then there's 2 sections where there aren't any tabs. So you want to put the bit in like this. So that will hold the bit in there. If you do put the bit in like with the tabs on each side, it will fall out. And I'm not really sure if that's intentional or if that's a design flaw. I threw out the instructions, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to reach out to Crom about that, but leave a comment below if you know why that's the case. But if you put it in this way, hopefully you can see that on camera. Just gonna take this off here for a second. You can see the tabs are on either side and not on the top or bottom. It will stay in place. So just something to be aware of. I thought that was kind of interesting why they designed it that way, but it does work with Leatherman bits. So I'm just going to fold this up real quick and put everything back. All right. So next we're going to move on to the Gordon multi-tool from Harbor Freight. And this is basically a Leatherman Wave clone. And how this works is it's also got one of those bit holders that accepts the Leatherman style bits. And let's see, this one goes in here very nicely, easily, no problems at all. And you've got the double-sided bit that it comes with. And again, it's a similar situation. If you put it in like this, no problems. But if you rotate it a little bit, it falls right out. So same thing, same deal with these type of bits. So works with the Gordon multi-tool, and I really like this one if you're looking for something similar to the Leatherman Wave. Check this one out for $40 at Harbor Freight. It's basically the same tool, you know, not as high quality, but a third of the price. So I think it's one of the best multi-tools on the market that you can buy for the price. All right, oops, I forgot to put the bit back in, but that's all right. All right, so let's move on to this guy, the Steelman. And it's got a little extension that folds out and accepts this really well. There's a magnet inside. It's not the strongest magnet, but it will hold it in place, won't fall out. And this one has the 1/4-inch bits on the bottom, so you push up from the bottom. You've got 8 bits that it comes with. Obviously you can swap them out for whatever bits you want. And it fits in nicely because this is meant for 1/4-inch bits. And one of the things that I was worried about is that these bits would get stuck in there because it's such a small ratchet. I thought maybe they would just get stuck and you'd need to pry them out with pliers, but so far I haven't had any issues with that. So you can also leave the ratchet in there like this, and yeah, it's pretty secure in there, but I don't carry it like that because the magnet is a little bit weak and I'm just afraid that it would fall out. But other than that, it does work with the Steelman bit holder. And then next is the Nextool E1. Really love this multi-tool. I've been carrying this for a while now, and it's got a really nice pair of scissors along with the bit holder here. And this one, the only thing is it's got a spring right here. And so you have to overcome that spring in order to get this on there. And sometimes I'm able to do it, but other times I'm just not able to do it. So let's see if I can, if you just, yep, there we go. So if you jiggle it, you can just pop that right in. But as you can see, it takes a little bit of effort, so it's not the most convenient in my opinion. And again, I think it's going to be the same story. If you put it in like this, no problems. But if you put it in this way, it's going to fall right out. All right, so same story with all the flat bits I've tried so far. Haven't tried the Galvanox because I don't own any of the Galvanox bits. And then I also would like to try them with other bits like Weehaw, which are very popular. I don't own any Weehaw bits either, but I do own Steinwhale bits. And these are stubby bits, so they're a little bit different than your traditional 1/4-inch bits, the standard ones. Just want to try the extension out first, no problems there. They should fit in here as well. And if you wanted to, actually, you could put it in here and use have a little stubby handle, and there's no play at all, and the magnet's very strong, so kind of interesting that you can use it that way. And then let's try a bit from the kit here. I'll just stick that right in there. You can see the profile there. All you have is like 2 ends sticking out on either side, but it does fit. And I thought maybe these would definitely get stuck because they're so short, but no problems at all getting them out. So really impressed that you don't have to worry about the bits getting stuck in this little mini ratchet. All right, so they do sell 2 other mini ratchets. This is the original right here. And this one has an extension that it comes with that you can use as a T-handle. Obviously, you can put it on here and use an extension or on here. But you can also pass it through and use this as a T-handle for more leverage like that. So really great little setup here. And this was only like $20. I think all these wrenches right around the $20 price point. Honestly, I've seen others on the market that are like $30 or $40 for the same exact thing. So Crom is just offering a great value on all of these. And one of their newest ones is this one, which I bought a while back. And this one comes with a little holder that you just push down on, and you can attach this to your keychain or your bag or your belt. And you can see just how small this one is. I'm just gonna put this one aside, even compared to this one. I mean, this is just so stubby and short. I think this is probably the world's smallest ratchet wrench, and I just love this thing. And these are great just to throw in an EDC kit, have in your car. I was helping my pastor move a fridge. We had to take the doors off because we couldn't clear the door to get it into the church. And so something like this is great for those types of tasks. You can just have it on hand and then tighten something or loosen something to take something off on the fly. And so that's why I love these things. And for $20, honestly, why not just get a bunch of these and put them in like your pouch, your car, your emergency kit, whatever, and just have them there when you need them. So let me know what you think of the Crom mini ratchet wrenches. And thanks to Crom for sending these out to the channel. I've really enjoyed testing these out. Love to know all of your thoughts and comments down below. And until next time, as always, God bless.